Right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Lydia, would you like to start us off?
Okay, let's start. Welcome to our project presentation. I will introduce our dedicated team members and outline responsibilities, ensuring the project success through collaboration and expertise sharing. Please move into the next topic. There are Masoom QA tester, BDD team lead, Pujo QA tester, TDD lead, Lydia, it's me, product owner QA, and Randall, project manager QA. Moving to the next topic. There were several websites what we were considering to use in our project. It was a difficult choice. 3 weeks we have chosen a site for our project. And several times we created the test cases, passed them, but something was missing. And we found the site, our site, and we decided to choose TJ Maxx. And what we have, next testing benefits, comprehensive coverage of typical web application components. It's a popular website with significant daily traffic, and there is opportunities to validate, multiply functionalities and integration. Please move into the next topic.
All right. So we utilized a variety of tools to complete our project. For example, we used Git Bash and GitHub to handle our revision management. We used NetBeans, Catalan Recorder, Eclipse, and Cucumber to execute our tests along with TestNG. We use Jira to kind of schedule our project and track issues, Google Drive to share files, and Power BI to create a dashboard so we could kind of track progress of the project. So one of the tools that we used here was Jira. As you can see, this is our timeline on Jira. We were able to schedule out our project into various sprints. We broke those sprints up into various tasks and user stories, and then assigned them to various team members to complete. So I'm not personally a huge fan of the way that Jira utilizes dashboards. So you're able to export the data from the timeline from Jira to a CSV file. I was able to export that and then upload it into a Power BI dashboard. So here you can see some of the statistics that we tracked, open tasks by assignee, total tasks by assignee. We had a created versus result chart, which kind of showed our backlog at any given moment. And we utilized a waterfall chart to break down kind of our daily change in the number of open tasks that we had. We also completed a comprehensive test plan at the beginning of our project, breaking down basically everything that we that we thought was noteworthy within the project, including assumptions and constraints, obviously the test cases that we wanted to execute, the environment we'd be testing in, different roles and tasks for each assigned team member, so on and so forth. We utilized a pretty standard automation testing lifecycle, starting out with the decision to automate, moving on to deciding which tools to automate, automated testing introduction process, testing planning, design and development, test execution, and then test review and assessment. And then kind of use that as an iterative feedback loop to improve our process as we moved on. As I mentioned earlier, we used GitHub for our version management. You can see this is one of our repositories. This one specifically was for our behavior-driven development project that we did. And I said we were able to, create push and pull requests to share files through the repository. We did have some difficulties with that in the beginning, but we'll talk about that on a later slide. So moving on, I'd like to hand the screen over to Pooja to do our TDD demo. Pooja, if you want to take the screen.
Yes, Randy. To explain TDD part of our project, we have divided our test execution into 6 different modules as add gift card testing module, manage shopping bag module, search by category module, search product by name module, store locator by city, and locating store by zip code. So these are our testing modules. As you can see here, we have used explicit wait to locate the element. So explicit wait is used to wait to perform any action till that element gets found. We have also used scroll by. You can see here. So scroll by is used to scroll the web pages, and we have also used we are taking snapshots in the end so that images can provided to the development team in case of the test case failure. So let me show the TDD execution. So it's maximize the window. The first module, add gift card. Then second is manage shopping bag module. We have added one table lamp here. View bag, then remove that table lamp. Then this is the search product by category. So it's searching for serum. Then second is belt bag, and third product is for the kids category. This is toy. We have added here. Then fourth module is search product by name. So we have added one table and added one perfume here. So view bag and then check out. Yeah. Then last 2 modules for the locating store by state and city, and yeah, and locating store by zip code. So yeah, perfect. So as you can see here, all test cases passed, and taking time 7.3.67 seconds. Manage shopping bag passed in 10 seconds. So as moving forward to the Jenkins part. Okay. So we have also created GitHub repository and uploaded our files there and created our Jenkins pipeline. So as you can see here, this is our Jenkins project, and the project name is Final TJMax project. In the configuration, we have provided the Git repository URL here, and in post build actions, we have added some plugins here. So the first plugin is HTML markup formatter to provide the description in bold. So you can edit from here, and I use the safe HTML here. So the second plugin is publish HTML report plugin. So as you can see, the plugin shows us all of the test modules, and also it shows which method has taken how much time. You can see here total running time, and it also shows in chronological order in which test cases has been executed. So result 6 method pass, 6 passed, and module names. So back to the final TGMax project. We have used TestNG result plugin, and in which TestNG result plugin shows the graphical representation of test count and builds. So you can see here the total tests, failed configuration, failed test, skip tests. So we have also used or implemented the test result analyzer plugin, which shows total build status. You can see each plugin and past test cases, and you can also see here all the test cases passed. Back to the project, and the so last one is the email notification plugin, and I will receive the email after the successful or failure build. Just I will show you one email I received in my mail. Just 1 minute. So this is the build number 12. I have received the notification from Jenkins, and when I click on this link, I will get the all information related that build. So that's it, and I will hand over to Masum for the BDD presentation.
We have created our BDD approach in the Eclipse. So here we have created different test classes, and based on the user stories, we have created different features, and in each features we have a scenario based on the user stories. And let me show my test classes. Here we have use a web driver and use a Chrome driver for the our automation testing, and also we don't hard coded our data. We have used we have created file util class to take the input from our Excel file. You can see that I have given the path of our Excel file here. So let me run my program, and it will execute each step one by one. So now it will open the TGMX home page, and first it will search for the carry-on luggage, and then it will select one bag and click on the add to cart. Then bag will be selected. Then it will continue for the shopping and select another bag. And you can see here in the view bag, 2 bags added here. Now it will open the browser again and search for the lamp, and it will select the one lamp, and after add to cart, it in the bag it will remove it. Then it will choose the gift card, and it will add the data which I have added in our Excel file, and then it will do add to cart. Then it will search for the items by the categories. So first of all, it will go to the women sections, then in the perfume, then it will select the item. Then it will search for the items by search in the search bar. Now we it will open the browser to for the store's location. We have created 2 different scenarios for the store location by adding a full. Then it will show the nearby stores, and we have also selected a store location by the invalid city and state. Then if the store locations doesn't match, then it will give you an error message here. Then after successful all our test cases, it will generate the Cucumber report here. I'm gonna show you this report. You can see on my screen our Cucumber report. It will 100% pass, and all our test cases will take 2 minutes to execute. And you can see here all details about our features files here. So I can share this link to our any team members, so they can also see this report and tell me about their opinions. So I am gonna show you our Excel file that we have stored our data, and by the file utility class we have fetched this data. So now I would like to Randy to move to share him screen and move to the next slide, please.
All right, are you guys able to see my screen again?
Yes.
Yes, Randy.
So as you can see on the screen, this is Cucumber report we have added here. You can see that we have 6 features. All features are passed, and we have added 7 scenarios. They all are passed here. And for these scenarios, we have total 63 steps here. So all are passed here. Also, it will show the timeline for each test cases, how much time it take to for the execution of the test cases. So now I will move or tell to Randy to move forward to our next slide. Thank you.
Thank you, Massam. So some difficulties that we encountered along the way, as we talked about earlier, there were some difficulties with the websites. We tried a variety of websites, outside of a dozen websites, when we were trying to pick a website to execute our test cases on. And we had, a couple issues with various websites. Some of them had very robust cybersecurity measures, which blocked our automation testing. Some of the websites were, we thought, a little too unstable to use, and there was too many, bugs that we found in it. And when trying to execute the test cases, we weren't able to get reliable or consistent information out of it. We had an issue with GitHub in the beginning. GitHub had flagged a couple of our accounts as spam, and we weren't able to use the third-party Git bash tool to do push and pull requests. So it took a little bit of work with GitHub for us all to be able to access the repository. Obviously, there were constraints with the team members and scheduling. A lot of us were working on multiple projects and dealing with family and work. So there were some scheduling constraints there. And then obviously the technical constraints of trying to, accomplish what we wanted in our test cases. Any questions or comments? Thank everybody for watching our presentation.
Excellent, guys. Very good. Very, very good. Overall, I love it, like both sides of the wing, Selenium and BDD. So first of all, question for Pooja. Overall, how long it took to develop this kind of end-to-end automation?
It's take 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
So while you were doing that, Pooja, could you,
Mm-hmm.
Randy, could you keep your slide? So because it
Oh, yeah.
will also captured in the question answer. So if, next generation or next group will get, inspiration from your project and PowerPoint. If you can keep that slide, would be
Yeah, I'm trying to get
helpful.
the screen share again.
So Pooja, while you were working, right?
Mhm.
What are the scenario where you stuck and you have to spend like more hours than other scenarios?
Actually, the challenges in Jenkins was ignoring my test cases because I didn't give test word in my test case file, and I have given the fancy name there in NetBeans. So, sir, actually, you give me one video where you had mentioned that test word is very important, right?
T
So,
capital test.
I have spent a whole 1 day for that.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
While
And
Randy
other is for the plugins in Jenkins plugins. I have faced issue because I have never implemented before the configuration plugins in Jenkins.
Very good. So Randy, like while you're working with the team, like how did you decide that, hey, who does what and when?
We just broke things up. I mean, we had an initial plan, which obviously we had to modify as we went on based on difficulties, scheduling, and constraints. We each kind of had our areas of expertise, and were able to, get a good starting point based on, what each of our strengths were, and we just kind of adapted as we went to make sure everything got done.
Very good. And Mushroom, seems like you did a BDD very well. So while you were doing BDD, what are the key challenges you experienced?
I have an issue with the Cucumber reports. I created a project without a file util class, and after that I implement it. So first I'll get a report perfectly, but after adding file util class and other class, then I will do the Cucumber report publicly true. So it will give me the link in the console after successful implementation of the execution of the all test cases, but it won't me give the reports folder. So I'm having that issue very well.
And Lydia, like while you were working with this group, how you and others were, discussing and planning?
Please repeat.
So the question is, while you were working with the group, right? What are the key discussion point you and your team had while you were meeting in a regular basis?
I don't understand questions. Please don't understand questions. When I work in the group, I work in this group a lot of time from Java class. It will be simple and easy.
Okay. Now, and this is like anyone can in your group can answer. Maybe Dick, you can answer also. While you are doing this project, right? What are the key learnings you're taking home, right? Let's say if I give you a couple of months extra to work as a group, as a personal note, okay, personal note, what do you learn and what say, man, this was the mistake or these are the challenge I experienced. Now I should turn around or transform me for the next project. So each of you, can you tell me one key learning which you can take home for the next project? One by one, maybe you can start.
I would say time management, and I learned the Jenkins configuration, and I would say we will cover also remaining modules, and I will write more test cases for the whole coverage of our website.
Good.
Yeah.
Finally, on Java, Java plugins, Jenkins, a lot of useful thing for next work testing.
Very good.
I'd personally, I'd say the time management, trying to make sure everything went, the schedule worked out. And again, obviously, I think we had, I personally at least would like to, continue to expand the test case, my proficiency with the test cases. So
good. And Mashum?
I would say we can implement our project and by the more user stories, and we can and by implementing our group conversations, and by catching everyone's issues, and try to focus on our implementation. So we can improve our automation part, and some modules like a sign-in part where we are facing some issues, so we can resolve it, and we can do a better performance.
Very good. So overall, first of all, the kind of presentation quality of slide is amazing. Very good. So whoever is working on slide, I think you know how to present the slide. So first, kudos to you and your team. The content having detail about the live demo. Like we have 2 live demo part of this project, which shows you and your team member have put real effort. It's not like just like hello world, right? It is kind of like end to end, right? And not only one scenario, multiple scenario, and you have wonderful, impressive plugins and reports. If you ask me, this kind of work, I know it look like is like a easy language, like a minimum scale, but if you work in a real field, such a kind of quality and content, right? You will not only get more time because you get 40 hours a week, but you also get a long time, means a couple of months of effort. Once you build a muscles, right, you can go extra mile. The only thing now you need to do is you need to push yourself. And Pooja and Mashroom, those seems like you have programming background. I can sense it. You should work on internship type